Hey, what's going on everyone? This is JoeYoursTruly back with another video. Today we're gonna be doing some Grux offlane, and we're gonna try something a bit different, and that is we're gonna try this more tanky Overlord build on him. Cause funny enough, I was looking up on what was the most used item, just kind of popular items on Grux at the moment, and what like really high win rate items, and I see that Overlord and Paragon rank level is like actually it's not used like as much as compared to like other items, but it has a very high win rate of 75%, and I thought that was really interesting. Like someone's like cooking up a more Overlord tanky build on Grux, and that's something that I want to just kind of try out for myself because I kind of went a similar build a while ago where I did like a Overlord Bonesaw Sky Spirit build, and it worked out pretty dang good, and it seems like it's kind of gained steam again in this current meta. So we're gonna give that a shot, see how it goes, and kind of go from there. We're gonna definitely Grux on this Yin because we should just win this. This Grux being Grux per se right there. I've been seeing a lot more Yin off lane too, and it kind of seems like I think it's kind of like agree on that this okay. Okay, I see you quite. I don't understand why whenever I play offlane, I just get the weirdest ganks in offlane. Like, what? What? Hello? Like, what are you doing, Crunch? You're not. If you don't start on B second, you're not gonna catch me. Because funny enough, if he did win on B second, then that would have been kind of sketch because then I'll get forced into a bad trade that I'll definitely lose and have to blink, and that put Yen at an advantage. But since he kind of went E second, he kind of walking me, and I just kind of walked back. So I don't know what that was about, but it did feel like that. Oh yeah, I would get you with that E, by the way, Yen. Big minion wave, but dang, okay. Yeah, that was a minion wave diff, I guess. It was doing a lot of damage right there. Because, like, even though I traditionally Grudge would win that pretty easily, I think the problem was there was a lot more minions right there, and I kind of underestimate the amount of damage that was going. So I kind of just went a little bit too early. I kind of have to trim the wave a little bit first. Like, I should have probably, like, Q E on B and just walk away from the minion wave. But I kind of got a little greedy with my engagement right there. Just trying to limit test a little bit and see if I can get away with that. So I actually cannot get away with that as Grux. So that's kind of good to know. Because I don't play Grux a whole lot traditionally. And it's been like a 5 minutes since I last played him. So of course, I think he's going to feel quite different in terms of like stats and how strong he kind of feels. So I kind of have to keep that in mind, that I don't know the true limits of this character, so that's kind of good info for me to know. So long as there's not like a huge mini wave, I can kind of do that, see how I kind of chunk it pretty hard right there. But like, other than that engagement, she only won that because of the big mini wave, and kind of seemed like Yin hurts a lot more early game than I thought initially too. So a lot of stuff that I don't quite know at the top of my head, but that's why we kind of limit test, see what we can and cannot get away with. The menu wave is sort of pushing towards her. It's kind of stuck in the middle for now, and that's kind of where you want to be with Grux. If you kind of want to just keep the wave as close to the tower as you can, because that's how you can farm safely. And while if you do get gank a lot, you at least have a lot less distance to travel to safety versus being pushed into her tower. So the wave is pushing towards me because she was kind of hitting the wave a lot with the E. I'm gonna go right here and help my Chimera out. Okay, it seems like it doesn't have blink. That should be easy kill. Nice. Yeah, it seems like Punch is sort of looking at me, but he sees the Chimera, so he's kind of backing off for now. So that's fine. There the bigger minion wave is pushing towards me, so even though Crunch is on the side, he's just the wave is pushing towards me. I'll be kind of safe to farm by my tower. I may have to give up 2 buff because it'd be a little bit too risky to contest that when Crunch could just come gank me on that, so I'll just kind of give up for now. So I guess the one reason why I just don't really play Grux a whole lot is because I hate how easy it is to punish him. A lot of people seem to have a hard time dealing with the Grux in lane, but in reality, it's actually quite easy to punish him, and it's quite easy just to avoid fighting him. So it's just one of those characters that doesn't fit my playstyle. I like playing characters that have a good amount of mobility and looseness, so I have more options ready to use. With Grux, the kind of my options are few. What I can do, especially when I'm ahead. Like, it's hard to gank lanes with Grux, obviously, compared to like a Chrono Crunch that has like that engagement tools available. But Grux seems to be a kind of popular character in the jungle at the moment. I think part of the reason though is because okay, she goes away. I mean, like he's kind of popular at the moment because boosters just in general are strong, and Grux is kind of like the king of boosters in terms of just stat checking. So that's kind of like the one big reason why he is used at the moment a lot. But I just personally don't like him. I like being elusive and having flexible ways to play, especially when I'm behind. Because you find that like a lot of characters can like do fine from behind if you know what you're doing, but Grux is one of the characters that really struggles a lot when he's behind because the only one thing he does well in is stat checking people, and if you can't stat check people when you're behind, then it becomes really rough to just play the game just in general. But that's why this kind of like tanky build is going to be quite nice on Grux, because when people try to punish me, try to just collapse on me, the extra like HP stats is going to keep me alive a lot longer, and I can probably fight a lot longer, get the passive going, and probably win out a lot more of this like sketchy arrangements. Knock her up because she's gonna like use her Q, so I might as well just get the extra damage in. Okay, we got the blink out. Nice. I'm not sure if Crunch is making its way over. It doesn't seem like it, so maybe we're able to take it back right here, which is quite nice. There we go. We kind of Grux on that Yin quite successfully. It's definitely like an interesting matchup between these two, because the only reason is because Grux usually just struggles against like ranged matchup, and Yin is sort of like a semi-ranged matchup with her E. But I guess the thing about Grux is that like her range, I can kind of gap close with my E/Q. So it becomes like a question of like, can Lian space me out really well with the E, or do I just close the distance every time? Since like I'm doing a very good job closing the distance every time. So we got Overlord. That's kind of like the first item, because the whole point of going Overlord is so you can build more HP items while losing out on damage, because you get the extra scaling for the most part. I'm actually not gonna contest on tier buff only because I want to like freeze this wave right here. I freeze the wave, then Yin is forced to walk up, and then I can just kind of walk her down. She has no blink. I have blink. I can kind of just blink towards her is what I'm thinking. But you know, the whole point of going this Overlord build is so like we can benefit more items from like Bonesaw, giving us like more physical power from the scaling. You get more benefits too from the like Salvation, Gaia, Greaves, like items that doesn't normally have a lot of offensive stats, all of a sudden do have a lot of offensive stats. A lot more because the Overlord HP scaling is like really strong. And I feel where the Yin is at. Okay, she was right there, seems. She looks like she used Q, so we can use that between to maybe get on her again. But yeah, obviously looks like Yin is just very uncomfortable kind of stepping up to it. Looks like she even took a reset too. But that's good because we're like double CS already. We're actually getting pretty strong ourselves against like everyone else in the game. But I think it's any big threat, and so far, not really. We just gotta make sure we just don't die to like some unfortunate early games, and so we can just keep our lead for now. Grux is just kind of like that character you want to stay in offlane as much as you can, because you just excel in the 1v1, and you just want to keep farming as much as you can so you can get as much resources as you can, and just kind of keep slowly falling from there. And nice to have the Overlord for like that little bit cleave we're doing right there. And it's no point trying to dive this yin, so I can try and see if we can steal farm, maybe look on like counters. Try avoid the punch maybe? Wow, he hurting a lot. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit my bad then. I wasn't paying too much attention to the what do you call it, the counters. I saw she was kind of mid, and I guess I kind of assumed that she was gonna keep finding Iggy mid, but it looks like they just rotate on me. So it's a little bit my bad. Getting a little bit too much in the Grux mindset. I'm just trying to just fight people because kind of surprised Grux was just Punch was just doing that much damage to me already with his combos. I kind of noticed that even though Punch is not as popular a hero, his like combos really hurt if you just let him do that. So kind of gotta keep that a little bit in mind now. But this is the part that you gotta be careful of doing. So you have a lead, you get too greedy like me, and now all of a sudden Yin's gonna catch back up. They're gonna eventually catch back up to you, and that's a situation that you totally want to avoid right there, 100%. So I'm gonna try and see if we can avoid making those mistakes. Give that pay kill to the Yin, just so it doesn't become too one-sided, right? Yeah, just trying to keep an eye on the punch at the moment. Oh, we did catch her, and we'll get like a little bit slapping right there. That looks like she's recalling punches left side. So we can definitely push out this one wave right here. And then I'm trying to just think what we can do on the map. Like we can probably steal some camps because Yin's about to come back and I'm not gonna really be able to do much against the Yin on the tower, so might as well force her out of tower defiance in the jungle while also stealing farm at the same time. That's probably like a nice nifty thing about this build is you become very good at just like farming more efficiently early game, and that's something we can definitely try to take advantage of. Where's this cat? Yeah, we got the blink out. That's definitely good for us. I think we should be able to make it back out of tower on time. You just gotta keep in mind when playing against a Yin, even if she's behind, she clears super stupidly fast because of her E interactions with the wave, just going through everything. So just gotta keep that in mind. We are actually running out of mana already, which is quite interesting. The count is coming right, so I guess this could just be a situation where we just kind of farm for a bit. Or kind of come for a gank right here. Count is right there. Oh, I guess it's just ride or die with the Chimera at the moment. That's what this is about. Fortunately, we're not gonna get away from the Yin. So it's a 1 for 2, and definitely think it wasn't worth it at all. I just kind of follow what my jungler is doing, because trying to make the best of that situation. So I mean, we gotta kill for ourselves, so at least got something out of it. But Chimera, that probably hurt him a lot. Doing what he did right there. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that's something we just don't do in general. It's as soon as the Talons show up. Oh no, not the Chimera, the Crunch show up. I think that's when we just have to get out of that situation, right? And like the thing is like I didn't exactly like I was a little bit slow to get to where Chimera's at because one, Grux is really slow. Two, if I didn't want to make it so obvious that it was a gank incoming, I was hoping to get the Yin to come closer to our tower and then fight her there. But then Karen show up and then got into that little bit awkward situation where it's like, okay, the one to go on Chimera, he didn't show up the Karen, so I'm like, okay, I guess that's who we're gonna go on. Yeah, kind of annoying though that Yin just instantly cleared all these waves, so kind of hard to like rotate effectively because if I leave this lane for just a second, she's already at my T1 tower. Oh, that's an interesting interaction. I didn't realize it can go like that. But we kind of just dash check even without like the ultimates against the Yin, so very good stuff. Seems like he really wants to do Feint Twos. Oh no, not Feint Twos. Ult, so I guess we can do this really fast, although I really want to get the T1 tower as well. Yeah, that's already gone. I think Chimera should have definitely just gone for Feint Twos. Because because losing out on 2 Feint Twos is pretty bad. And I think the trade-off for going for like for main prime against the second Feint Two is just definitely not worth in my opinion. Cause I'm not gonna be able to really do much with this, at least for right now. I probably have to like take a reset. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything much you can do. Not like I can really sneak on that left tower, left T2 tower without them seeing me. So my best bet is to kind of reset, get my mana back, maybe try to kill Yin again. Because the only way I can really pressure their lanes is if Yin is not pushing my T2 tower, right? So I could try to wait and see Yin is gonna take the bait, push on my tower, and then just go on her from behind. Okay, so now I start walking. Close enough. Okay, she's walking my Iceskorn Talons, so right click. There we go. Oh. Okay, punch flash out. So I kind of want to like attack the right tower is what I'm trying to do. Cause yeah, I'm gonna try to see if we can maybe go for T2 tower. The only issue though is like the count and punch responding to us. Big countless. Not sure where the punch is at. Off the Iceskorn Talons to give us a little bit more physical power to do more damage. So getting to tower is actually going to be pretty big for us, actually. That's a lot of goal for myself, so I can kind of keep going hard with my leads. He was here, so it's definitely not like that. I have 4 seconds, so nothing much I can do with this buff, but at least I got that tower knocked down, so that's gonna give me more time if I need to like rotate to other lanes, because definitely looking like I kind of have to start rotating a little bit more, especially on this next Feint Twos, and try to use my lead to kind of go on people. Okay. Yeah, it's just like I can't just leave Yen by herself because she can literally just take the T2 tower for free, and I don't want that to happen. So I'll just keep farming for now until we go for the next Feint Twos. Because I can have like so much pressure just by like just constantly pushing onto them like this. Punches on left side, good to know. I can kind of start walking over towards mids. Oh, looks like they got the crunch already, so very nice. Everyone's left, so maybe go for this. Only issue is like the Yin. Yeah, I didn't want to blink for that. Okay. Yeah, I think counts may be coming over, so we should definitely just back off for now. Take a reset, get Skyspear though online. Are we gonna try to catch her? I doubt it, but we can try see if we can intercept her. Oh? Oh, name flash right there for a sec. No? Oh, I guess that's her just recalling in that instant. So take the reset, get Skyspear, and then probably go for We don't need salvation necessarily, so we're gonna build Gaia Greaves because we need that movement speed to kind of catch up to people a bit better. Uh-oh. Time of getting caught like this is definitely not a good way to start off this. Okay. I cleaned up pretty hard right there. She's definitely chasing really hard when I think we should focus on getting the objective or getting towers knocked down. Okay, she's just really just gonna defend. No point in trying to like deal with her. Just get like the guaranteed feint twos. We just cannot give up the feint twos to the enemy team. We don't have jungler, but we should be able to like do this relatively fast with me and Niggy especially. Okay. Well, she definitely will chase that super hard when we should be focusing on feint twos right there, 100%. I haven't ganked left at once at all this game, so can we 2v3? Probably, actually, if it comes down to it. Okay, yeah, Zeus is gonna follow that for sure. Oh my god, yeah, the double knockup. And even Punch was right there too. So that was a... Did he just blink and... Is that even not in range for that? That do be rough. Oh, Punch is definitely going back in. What the... Primal, what are you doing? Come on, be a good jungler. This is old Prime. Like, I think this is the old Prime angle. 5v3 on old Prime. They have no carry, no nothing. Like, come on, dude. Okay. I guess this is just what we're gonna be doing, I guess. I don't know. That should have been the melee conversion to old Prime, but this game is just something else, man. They should get that kill. Wait. Okay. I was gonna take a quick reset. Gluxing. Now I've won. I don't want to get executed. Okay. That did be a pet game moment right there. So let's take the reset, get Greaves, stop into salvation. Or I guess they're just gonna FF right there too, whichever way works. So it was not like a flawless game. I kind of made some of those mistakes that you guys make all the time. Not make all the time, but it's the mistakes I see a lot that people make, and that is respect mini waves early on. Don't overchase deep into an enemy jungle, especially if Grux with like no mobility. Like I just want to limit this. I want to fight people. I am Grux after all. I'm the left click enjoyer. I kind of want to just kind of like fully test out builds to see how well they actually perform in reality, but felt like okay. For the most part, we did like pretty decent damage, all things considered. I'm kind of just curious more about the damage taken here, because the whole point of this build is to be able to take more damage while still dishing out a decent amount. So like damage taken, it's always hard to like look at damage taken numbers because it takes account for damage you taken by everything, including like minions. So you're always going to see damage taken always almost be the highest for junglers because they're always taking damage constantly in the jungle, so they're backing up that per se. So you want to look more on like the other roles for the most part, right? But you can kind of see here like Talons, for example, she took a lot of damage this game, but she also heals a lot too. So she looks like she was getting really active in the mid lane. right there. So it's kind of really hard for me to really just see how well a build is durable wise, because it's just all the different factors that takes into account. Like, I think if this game went on longer, then the numbers would look totally different, because a lot of these numbers you get from like the laning phase, and that's a pretty substantial amount, right? And so you want to see how well a build actually does in terms of like you being durable or not. You only really see that if a game goes on for like 30 plus minutes, and we quite haven't reached that mark in this game. But we kind of got a good general feel overall on this build. Nothing like super crazy, but it was definitely like an interesting take on the different kind of Grux build that I've been seeing kind of used. Like, not really used super commonly, but when I saw that it was being used, the stats kind of backed it up. It looked kind of promising. I want to give it a shot and see how it goes, and it felt okay. Like the basic, because the interesting thing about the Overlord fight is most people see it as like a kind of cleave item, but in reality it's an item that makes your basic attacks more enhanced, being able to like just do more damage to basic attacks overall. Like you do, like, because you get the physical scaling and the HP scaling. Oh no, sorry. So you get the, yeah, you get the scaling on your target. So like just like a modifier on your basic attack, you do this bonus physical HP scaling on your basic attacks, and then you get the um bonus physical power on top of that. So because I am like, this definitely makes your basic attack just hit harder in general, and I definitely noticed that a couple times when I'm just smacking people and we're kind of seeing some a little bit higher basic attack numbers. So that's why when you pair this with like items like Bonesaw Skyspell, you get more that attack speed, but also more that bad HP static. Now, well, all of a sudden you're um hitting a lot harder on your basic attacks, even though it may be not as fast compared to like just going like a, I don't know, Skyspell or Shaker kind of thing. So pretty interesting build. I think this build you definitely don't want to sleep on Grux. So if you want to see the full build, it's going to be in the video description below as always. But definitely a more tanky build on Grux if you want to be playing on a little bit more HP heavy side, and but still want to kind of Grux your way to victory, as you guys saw. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If not already, subscribe to the channel for more future content. Get the notification when I do make those videos. But other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of your day here. Peace.